welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm going to start a 7-day challenge of drinking a gallon of water a day. So that is equivalent to 3 or 4 of these bottles. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be such a challenge. I really find it hard to drink water. I drink about 2 litres a day, but drinking 3 to 4 bottles of these a day is going to be such a challenge. So I can't wait to see what the results are at the end of the 7 days. The reason why I wanted to start this 7-day challenge was to just kick myself into gear in terms of my water intake. And if you haven't heard about the benefits of water, there are just so many. I can just list a few. It's really good for digestion. It's great for protecting your organs and your tissues. It can really help in terms of your performance and your concentration levels as well. And it can really just banish any tiredness. It also improves your skin complexion and your skincare. So if you suffer from acne or any spots, it's likely to clear them up. And for me, because I'm anemic, I really just want to see how this challenge affects my body, because I do find that some days I am a little bit sluggish and I have less energy. So I'm hoping that drinking 3 to 4 bottles of water a day is going to just banish all of those sort of side effects. Apart from the fact that this is probably going to increase my trips to the toilet and increase my step count as well, I think there's just so many benefits to drinking water, so I can't wait to see what the results are after 7 days. And in terms of going forwards, I just want to create a habit so that I can consistently increase my water intake going forwards. I can't wait to share the results with you guys. Before I take my first sip of water, please do click the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any other up and coming videos. So it's the end of day 1 and I just wanted to do a really quick update. So I've actually managed to get through 3 and a bit of the bottle of water, and my aim is to go through 4 of these a day. I've also been having on top of these some teas and some peppermint teas, and I also had a coffee as well. So my water intake has really increased today. I was actually expecting myself to not be able to tolerate the water, but I haven't been going to the toilet as much as I expected to. So that's quite surprising, and it just means that my body is actually keeping the contents of water and keeping itself hydrated. So I'm really happy about that. All in all, today I feel like I've actually been a lot more productive, and I didn't really get an afternoon slump. I feel quite energetic actually, even though it's quite late, and I feel like this is actually a really good thing. So I'm going to finish off my last bottle of water, and I usually have a peppermint or a chamomile tea before I go to bed, so I'll have that anyway. I'll update you guys tomorrow on day 2. Morning guys, so I am starting day 2 off with a fresh bottle of water. I've also had a glass of water this morning as soon as I woke up, and I also had a cup of tea. And I'm feeling really refreshed. I had a little workout this morning as well, and yeah, I'm feeling really great. So I will check in later to see how I'm doing. Hey guys, so I'm on my 3rd bottle of the day and it's midday, so I'm gonna top this one up once I'm finished. I'm also having a coffee just to keep me going at work. It's day 2 and it's currently 3:30 at the moment, and I've gone through 3.5 bottles of the water. I'm aiming to go through another 1.5 so that I can get through 5 today. There have been points today where I've just been thinking, what am I actually doing? So yeah, I'm hoping that all the benefits outweigh the trips to the loo and just the constant drinking of water. I think I'm gonna add some cucumbers in maybe later, just to switch up the sort of water because I've been having lemon water and I think I just need a little bit of a change. So yeah, I'm going to try that and see how I get on. So I will give you a little update later on today, but I thought I'd just give you a sort of afternoon update. So I'm at the end of day 2 now, and as you can see, I've actually done pretty well in terms of drinking nearly 5 bottles of these today. And even though I've got through quite a lot, I actually found it quite a struggle today, especially just trying to increase my intake by that much because I'm just used to drinking 2 of these actually. So today was a real struggle. However, I am feeling really energized and really refreshed, and I did feel a lot more productive today. So the benefits definitely outweigh struggles and all the toilet trips. So yeah, I can't wait to sort of see what the results are at the end of these 7 days. We've got 5 more days to go. So I will check back in the morning tomorrow and give you a quick update. So it's midday on Saturday and I am going to start my water intake. I feel actually really energetic and I did get up a little bit earlier than I usually do. I'm going to try and sort out my hair because I did a hair mask yesterday, so I just need to style it and just make sure it looks good. Yeah, so I'll catch up with you later on in the day to see how I'm getting on with my 5 bottles of water intake. So I thought I'd just do a really quick check-in. I'm actually on my 3.5 bottle of the day, so things are going really well. I've only got 1.5 bottles to go through, and I'm also having a much needed coffee, which is, yeah, making me happy right now. So I'm just finishing tidying up around the house, and I'm also gonna film another really exciting video that's probably gonna come out next week. Do remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already so that you don't miss out on any videos that are uploaded in the next week. I can't wait to show you the results, guys. So yeah, I'll check in later. So it's the end of the day and I've actually finished my 5th bottle. So yeah, I'm feeling really pleased with myself and I've had a really good day actually, really productive, and I feel really great. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow for another day of this gallon a day challenge. Morning, so it's another day of this challenge and I've got another bottle with some lemon inside and I'm going to see how many I can get through today. So yesterday was such a lovely evening. I had a little pampering session and I managed to get through 4 bottles in total, and yeah, I felt really good at the end of the day. And I absolutely forgot to vlog because I was in the middle of a pampering session. So yeah, I feel really nice and relaxed, ready for a new week, and we've only got 4 more days of this to go. But I feel like I'm getting used to drinking a lot more water than I was last week before I started. I've noticed when I feel like I'm really craving water rather than food, whereas before it was really hard to differentiate. So yesterday I didn't really eat till a little bit later in terms of my breakfast, and then I think I didn't eat anything until about 6 o'clock, so I didn't have any lunch and I was just getting through my bottles really. And then I started having some hunger pains at about, I think 5:30, so I was like, oh, I really should eat because my body's telling me that I'm hungry. And yeah, before I would always have my go-to as I'm really hungry rather than I'm really thirsty. So yeah, I'm noticing that and I think that's a good sign actually. So I'm going to see how many I go through of these today, and yeah, I'm loving the bottle. I'm loving the lemon water. I might switch it up later on just to see how I go. But yeah, in terms of today, I've had my workout and I've had a glass of water this morning, and yeah, I'm going to sip through this bottle and then yeah, try and aim for at least 4 or 5 of these. So I will check back in a little bit later. So see you guys soon. I thought I'd just check in before I call it a night and I've actually managed to get through most of my 5th bottle. As you can see, I did add some squash to it just to mix it up a little bit, and yeah, today's gone really well. I feel really nice and refreshed, and I am definitely ready for bed. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow. I can't believe the 7-day challenge is nearly over, so I can't wait to see what the results are. And it's another day of the gallon a day challenge, and I'm starting myself off with a clear bottle of water. I did try some squash in it last night, and that was actually quite refreshing. So I'm going to see how I go today, drinking 5 of these bottles. If you're wondering where my top's from, this is actually a haul that I did yesterday that I've actually filmed coming up. It's from Everything £5, and oh my god, it's so comfy and soft. If you haven't heard of Everything £5 before, or if you have and you're interested in getting this for only £5, watch my videos coming out. So I've got 2 videos coming up with some really exciting haul bits in there. So I will check back in with you guys a little bit later to let you know what my progress has been in terms of my water intake. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Morning guys. Sorry I didn't check in last night. I was actually having a really nice relaxing evening, and then it just got late and I forgot to check in. I'm actually doing really well today. I have nearly finished my first bottle, and yeah, I'm really excited for tomorrow, which is the finale day. I've actually noticed quite a lot of differences, and I can't wait to share what my overall results are tomorrow. It's the final day of today's challenge, and I am feeling really excited. I literally just did a workout and I nearly died. I think I did about 100 sit-ups. I'm just trying to take some deep breaths in at the moment, but I've actually had a full bottle of water. I've added some mint in for my last day, and yeah, I'm going to try and do 5 bottles today just to bash them out. And yeah, I can't wait to share all the results that I have found. Yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm so impressed with this water challenge, and I can't wait to share the results with you guys a little bit later on once it's all over. But it's going really well, and it has gone really well actually. And I've noticed as well, like I've got a little bit more tighter just around my stomach. I can't believe I've made it to day 8, and I've actually completed the gallon a day challenge, and I can't tell you how happy I am actually, because it's been a really big challenge for me. When I first started, I was not very into drinking water. I would drink about 2 of these a day, if that, and it was a real struggle. And I really wanted to just up my game on my water intake and staying hydrated, and just making sure that I was just keeping in the best health that I could. And honestly, I just feel so happy that I've completed the challenge, and I cannot wait to share with you all the pros and cons that I've found. So I'm going to go straight into this with all the cons. I honestly struggled so much at the start of this challenge, drinking 5 of these bottles a day. As you know, I was only drinking 1 or 2, if that, of these bottles, and my water intake was just quite low. So going into day 1 and day 2 of the challenge, where I had to really up my game in terms of my water intake, it was such a struggle. I found it was like torture, just trying to force water down me and just keep being consistent and keep drinking more. I just spent so much of my time like running up and down to the bathroom, and it was a constant struggle. And I kept thinking to myself, why am I actually doing this? You know, I really hope that there is some benefits to drinking all of this water. So it was really honestly such a struggle, and I don't know how I got through it, to be honest. I think it's one of those things when you go on a diet and you're so restricted, you kind of have to force your body into that sort of state. And then once you get to that state, I found that I think midway through the challenge, I was actually craving water so much, and I was like, I need more water. I need to top up my bottle. I need another bottle of water. And I also felt this challenge was quite mentally challenging as well. Keeping consistent, trying to remain positive, trying to just really break into that habit. And it was a struggle, I can say. And I think it was only the last couple of days that I actually got into the process of actually enjoying this challenge. I didn't see it as a challenge anymore, and I saw it as a way of life. So yeah, the first couple of days were just torture. And another struggle that I had was that I just got bored of drinking plain old simple water, and it got to the point where I was like, I need a bit of lemon in this, and I need like some squash in this, and just to keep myself going. I actually found that having that variety actually made me drink a lot more, like fruit or even like cucumber, mint, and lemon water. It's just, yeah, made me drink so much more. Going into the positives that I've taken away from this challenge, I mean, there's just so many to list. I can't believe the amount of things that I've found that I've benefited in terms of my health and mentally just by drinking more water. I can't believe it. Mentally, I found that I can actually have a lot more concentration and a lot more focus when I am more hydrated. And yeah, I just found that I had lots of energy, and I was just more focused at work, and I could actually have a better attention span as well. So there were just so many sort of like mental benefits, and it just made me feel like I could do a lot more in the day as well. Something that I just never thought I would gain from this was that I actually identified the difference between hunger cravings and hydration needs. And before this challenge, I just think I was just absent on hydration needs. Like, I don't even think that even came to my mind when I, wanted something or just reached out for a snack. It was never like, oh, actually, let me have a glass of water to see, actually, am I just dehydrated? It was such a big insight for me because I'd never really had or sensed that need before. And so yeah, when I found that like actually I'm feeling a lot more thirstier and I'm dehydrated, it was just so much of a revelation. And also I found that by identifying my hunger craving and my dehydration needs, I actually found that like I was eating less, as in I was not really reaching out for snacks. I was not craving any sugars. I was just sticking to my normal meals and keeping my water intake up. So that was a really big insight for me. And in terms of like my daily lifestyle, I felt a lot healthier, and I also felt the motivation to work out and eat healthier. I actually found that I had no snack cravings, which is such a surprise for me. So all in all, I think all the pros outweigh all the cons. By the time that I'd got used to drinking that amount of water, I actually found that I saw a lot more benefits, and I even lost 6 pounds during this whole challenge. I feel really great. I'm definitely going to keep up and continue doing this in terms of my water intake, and I think my body now craves it as well, so it's got used to that point where it actually needs that level of hydration. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and do let me know if you're going to start this challenge. Please comment below with a water emoji. Please remember to subscribe and click the notification bell.